Hello friends. Welcome to my channel USA Time N24. Here you will get all the latest gossip updates. So don't delay. Subscribe to the channel now. The mom of 3, 34, shared a sweet birthday tribute on Instagram for her son Bentley's 17th birthday. In the post, Bookout included pictures of the two of them on the beach during a recent family photo shoot. In one snap, the doting mom carried her son on her back with a look of amusement on her face. The other picture showed the mother-son duo's roles reversed as the teen carried Bookout on his back. "How is my Benny 17 years old?" she began in her caption. "Happy birthday at Bentley's. I love you beyond measure." The teen mom. The next chapter star's journey to motherhood began on 16 and pregnant. She was pregnant with her first child, Bentley, whom she welcomed with ex-Ryan Edwards, when she starred on the first season of the MTV show. She later joined Teen Mom, which was rebranded as Teen Mom OG, and welcomed her daughter Jade, 10, and son Maverick, 9, with husband Taylor McKinney. "I've realized that parenthood is hard work at any age, and that's why it's so important to wait until you're really ready to start a family," she wrote on Instagram in 2015. The reality TV star recently shared a photo of her 3 children as they prepared to head off to their first day of school. The image featured Bentley standing between Maverick and Jade. Speaking with People earlier this year in celebration of 16 years since 16 and pregnant, Bookout shared her pride in her oldest and the journey they've been on together. "On one hand, it feels like it was yesterday that I brought Bentley home from the hospital as a newborn with a full camera crew, that I seemed to not even notice because I was so in awe of Benny," she shared. "On the other hand, I've lived 1,000 lifetimes, and I'm still in awe of him for so many new reasons that I've found along the way. He's a very special human. I'm very lucky." When discussing Bentley's teen years with People in 2022, Bookout said they are an absolute blast, as well as an absolute struggle. She admitted that she finds herself biting her tongue all the time. "I'm like, Maci, you just have to let him just let him do it," she said. "Even though you know it's totally not going to work out, you just gotta let him learn." Teen moms Maci Bookout and Ryan Edwards enjoyed a relaxing vacation in Florida alongside their 16-year-old son Bentley, Ryan's fiancée Amanda Connor, and the rest of their blended family. Maci Bookout and Ryan Edwards are embracing their blended family. Indeed, the Teen Mom alums recently came together for a Florida vacation with their 16-year-old son Bentley, as well as Ryan's fiancée Amanda Connor and the rest of their family. In a photo shared to Facebook August 1st, all of Ryan's kids, including Jagger, 10, and Stella, 5, whom he shares with ex-Mackenzie Standifer, as well as his and Amanda's newborn Presley, posed for a sweet photo on the beach alongside Maci and her husband Taylor McKinney's kids Jade, 10, and Maverick, 9. To share a further glimpse into their joint travels, Amanda shared another snap of her and Maci smiling at the camera, proving that there is nothing but love between the two. "See, you can be a blended family," the 34-year-old captioned the Facebook post. "But only if you want what's best for your children." But as Amanda continued to gush about her bond with Maci, 33, some fans interpreted her comments as a subtle dig at Mackenzie. "The best BM my man got," she added over the photo, "the way I love this woman." While the whole family got to spend some quality time soaking up the sun together, it was only 4 months ago that Teen Mom fans saw Ryan, 37, apologize to Bentley for not being more present in his life. "You know, for the longest, I've not been in a good place," he told his son during the April 17th episode of Teen Mom, the next chapter. "For a while, your mama didn't want us together at all. It made me mad, but I don't blame her now." Indeed, earlier in the episode, Maci admitted that their son's latest visit to Ryan and Amanda's home was the first time she and her teenager felt happy about the arrangement. 16 years later, here we are," Ryan continued at the time. "I'm sorry it took this long, but it's better now than ever. I'd love to spend time with you whenever you want to come over here." More recently, Maci complimented her former partner for the growth she has seen in him since welcoming baby Presley in February. "I definitely see a different Ryan today than when his other kids were born," she said in a confessional on the May 8th episode of Teen Mom, the next chapter. "When Bentley was born, we were kids. And we were terrified." In fact, she went on to say that Ryan was kind of taking in the moments and he obviously is just way more present. "It took a lot to get here." For more updates on the Teen Mom cast, keep reading. Viewers watched Catelynn Lowell and now husband Tyler Baltira make the difficult choice to place their first daughter, Carly, for adoption, in 2009 on the inaugural season of 16 and Pregnant. After 13 years together, the fan-favorite couple wed in August 2015 and have since had 3 more daughters, Novely, Vida, and Rhea. While the absence of Carly, who lives with her adoptive parents, Brandon and Teresa Davis, still aches, the couple keep fighting for a future. Their hope is their bond is whatever she wants, Catelynn told E! News in January 2025. Whether she just wants a relationship with her biological siblings, if she wants to have a relationship with us, awesome. If she doesn't, totally understand. Whatever that looks like for her. Because it needs to be adoptee-centered. Together less than 6 months when she got pregnant, viewers saw Maci Bookout struggle with an irresponsible Ryan Edwards on 16 and Pregnant. Though they got engaged, the high school sweethearts split less than a year after their son Bentley was born in 2008. These days they're focused on building a co-parenting relationship. "We're in a good place," Maci revealed to E! News in 2023, adding that Ryan is showing up more consistently now than maybe he ever has before. Maci found her forever teammate in Texan Taylor McKinney in 2012, and the pair soon began building up their squad. They welcomed daughter Jade in May 2015 and son Maverick a year later, then wed in Florida that October. Partners in parenting, life, and their TTM lifestyle fashion brand, "He's just my person," she told E! News in 2023. "Even when we've had a rough year together, I think at the end of the day, I still choose him. I like him. And even if I want to punch him in the face sometimes, I'd rather argue with him or have a rough patch with him than never have a rough patch with anybody else." Despite moving on with new significant others, the MTV stars, who connected while filming the challenge, continue to co-parent their daughter Ryder together. "Our biggest thing since day one of Cory coming into Ryder's life was what kind of dad he wanted to be and what kind of parent he wanted to be," Cheyenne explained to E! News in March 2020. "I wasn't going to allow him to be a Disneyland dad or an Instagram dad or just in the moment. He had to be 100%. I think from the beginning, he saw my mindset and appreciated it, so that's why we co-parent so well." After their romance ended in 2018, the pair decided to give their relationship a second chance. While celebrating her 28th birthday, Cheyenne confirmed on Instagram that she was back with Zach. In May 2021, the couple welcomed their first child together, son Ace, and got married in September 2022. "We spent the past 2 years knocking things off our list," Cheyenne told E! News in 2024. "We wanted to have a baby. We had Ace. We wanted to get married. We had our wedding. We wanted to buy a house. We bought our house. And now," she continued, "I don't want to do anything. I don't want to set a goal. I want to sit down. I want to be really still. My goal is to be still and just to be happy with where we're at. And just to like each other. That's it. I want nothing else. Well, maybe a little something." Cheyenne announced she was expecting her 3rd child on a May 2025 episode of Teen Mom, The Next Chapter. "We definitely kind of teetered back and forth on wanting a baby," Zach told Us Weekly. "I wanted one, and then she went through the phase of wanting one, and I wasn't on the same page as her, but then we kind of came to the same chapter, and we tried to make it work." Connecting while filming X on the Beach may not sound like the start of a love story, but several years and 2 kids, daughters Mila and Maya, later, Cory and Are You the One? Alum Taylor Selfridge are still making waves. "We just bought a house," he shared with E! News in 2023, before bringing up that, yes, he's aware that people want to know when they're getting married. "It's definitely being talked about. We have everything but the ring and me just letting her know. Taylor deserves that, and it's something that I want and she wants. Right now we're just taking steps to get there." Testing the limits of for better or for worse, Ryan checked into rehab not long after he married Mackenzie Standifer in May 2017, with her giving birth to their first son Jagger in 2018 while Ryan was still in treatment. Though the pair would welcome daughter Stella in January 2020, Mackenzie filed for divorce 3 years later. Ryan is now engaged to Amanda Connor, with the pair welcoming their first child, daughter Presley, in February 2025. While their very contentious romance came to an end for good in 2013, The couple managed to co-parent their now teenage daughter Leah for years. "We have fun together but at a distance," Amber told E! News in January 2022. "But our relationship is good. It's a family now, so we treat it as a family more than anything else. Though, of course, sometimes families fight." In recent years, Amber has taken to social media with enough claims about Gary to suggest they're no longer the friendliest of exes, and her growing rift with Leah has been showcased on Teen Mom: The Next Chapter. After several years together, a proposal and one unsuccessful stint on marriage boot camp, Amber and Boston transplant Matt Bayer called off their engagement in 2017. "Honestly, you just get to a point when you're done hearing things and you just start to not care in a relationship, and I think that's what started happening to me and him," Amber revealed on Dr. Drew Pinsky's podcast later that year. "I started not to care anymore about the relationship like you should. I put a wall up so I wouldn't get hurt again pretty much." Amber did find love while filming Marriage Boot Camp, connecting with crew member Andrew Glennon while on set. The pair made their debut as a couple at the 2017 MTV Movie Awards, and in May 2018, Amber gave birth to the couple's son, James. But the couple separated not long after Amber was arrested for domestic battery in July 2019. And after a contentious court battle, California native Andrew was awarded sole legal and primary physical custody of their son in 2022. "I've worked so hard to better myself and improve my relationships with my children," the Teen Mom star told E! News at the time. "While I've always been candid about my past substance abuse and struggles with mental illness, a person should have the chance to redeem themselves and not be tethered to their problems from the past. Determined not to give up," she added, "if your road has not been perfect, but you've worked hard to become a better, more stable and caring person today, keep moving forward as I will. I'll never stop fighting for my children who I love more than anything." After meeting Amber on the internet, Dimitri Garcia made his Teen Mom OG debut in April 2020. Dimitri is from Belgium. "He's 39, so he's 10 years older than me. But he's a very handsome man," Amber shared on the show. "I started opening up to him, and we decided we should meet since we like each other." In April 2021, Amber revealed on the Teen Mom OG reunion special that she was still dating Dimitri. "We've known each other now for 18 months, she explained. "But I haven't seen him in a year though." Though the pair never officially announced a split, Amber introduced new flame Gary Waite during a June 2024 episode of Teen Mom: The Next Chapter. After Amber connected with Gary 2.0 on a dating app in the fall of 2023, he zoomed into the picture when the Teen Mom vet introduced him to her castmates during a virtual chat. Though he proposed in May 2024, their betrothal was short-lived. While in North Carolina for her brother's wedding that June, Gary ran off after the pair had a fight, leading Amber to report him as missing. And while Gary was soon located, the duo's engagement wasn't the only thing left broken. "I've had to deal with thinking my fiancé was dead for 3 to 4 days, Amber said on Teen Mom: The Next Chapter. "I had to deal with literally grieving and trying to make sense of why the fuck would somebody do this to me. I am going through something right now. This man broke me," she continued. "I was stable. Right now, this is the first time in years in my life I am not f***ing right because a man put a ring on my finger." Months after Gary and now wife Christina Anderson welcomed daughter Emily in April 2015, they wed in a sweet beach ceremony. "You are one of the most beautiful souls I know," Gary wrote in a 2022 Instagram post. "I don't know how I would do this without you." The father of Farrah Abraham's daughter Sophia died in an accident 2 months prior to her birth in December 2008. For her first serious relationship since the death of her high school boyfriend, Farrah dated real estate agent Simon Saran, on and off for over 2 years. Though their 2017 split got ugly, as in cease and desist ugly, the two gave a stab at trying to remain friends. "Sorta. I have no hard feelings against Farrah," Simon told E! News at the time. "We are just from 2 different worlds. She likes the fake life. I want what's real. I wish the best for her and much success in all of her future endeavors." Jenelle Evans and Andrew Lewis, parents to now teenage Jace, split not long after his 2009 birth, with the model having little involvement in his son's life. "I do feel bad because that's Jace's dad," Jenelle reflected on a 2019 episode of Teen Mom 2. "But I know how he is, and I don't want him to disappoint my son. I don't want him to pop back in and then pop back out. After a one-year marriage to Courtland Rogers, and having her second child, Kaiser, with ex-fiancé Nathan Griffin in 2014, Jenelle wed David Eason on their North Carolina property in September 2017, 8 months after they welcomed their daughter Ensley. After a particularly rocky stretch saw David charged with a child abuse misdemeanor involving Jace. At the time, Jenelle likened it to a smear campaign. Jenelle revealed they had separated. "I would have skipped straight to divorce, but I couldn't because in the state of North Carolina, you have to be legally separated for a year," she explained on social media, "and you have to prove you have 2 separate addresses." Their divorce was finalized in July 2025. Remember the charmer who asked then-girlfriend Chelsea Houska when he could sign the papers over for that mistake? Completely in the rearview. Against all odds, the Teen Mom star-turned-HGTV personality has a somewhat copacetic relationship with her high school ex Adam Lind, mom to her eldest daughter Aubrey. "There's no bad vibes and it's just a very open relationship," she told Us Weekly. "There's no bad feelings. We see him sometimes and it's totally fine." What began as a meet-cute at a gas station in 2014 became forever when Chelsea and Cole DeBoer wed in October 2016. After welcoming son Watson in 2017 and daughters Lane and Walker in 2018 and 2021, respectively, the pair launched a new joint project, their HGTV series Down Home Fab. "If we were going to come back to TV, I wanted it to be something lighthearted, feel good and be able to show our authentic selves," Chelsea explained to E! News, sharing why this move felt so right. As she put it, "This was just such a cool opportunity to do that. As for whether they're planning any more editions, I have so many friends who are like, we are done, and they just have that feeling," Chelsea told E! In June 2025. "And I don't know if I'll ever have that feeling." Though then high schooler Leah Messer and Cory Sims fought to turn their friendship into a forever family, the parents to now teenage twins Aaliyah and Aliana filed for divorce 6 months after their October 2010 wedding. Cory has been married to Miranda Patterson since 2013. Leah went on to wed Pepeliner Jeremy Calvert in 2012, the couple welcoming daughter Catelynn the next year. Though they split in 2015, they have made an effort to co-parent their daughter with sometimes mixed results. "I'm looking at a complete, better version of myself," Leah told E! News of her girls. "And seeing everything that they love and enjoy doing, and being able to support them in their lives and be a part of it is magical. I love it. I love being a mom, especially a girl mama."